Hi, this is Melissa, and this is the second installment of my vlog. And today I want to talk about personal skincare products when you want to be as vegan, as chemical free as possible, and stuff that you can use while you're pregnant because you really don't want to intoxicate your child before it's even born. So, there are lots of different products out there, a lot of companies that claim that they are organic, and it's very tricky to know what is really healthy and what isn't. Some companies, sadly, will label themselves as organic. However, they're not USDA approved. They still have chemical compounds that should not be in organic products, and it can be very misleading. I use the cosmetics database from EWG, and I'll show you that website. And you can also use the Organic Consumers Association. Those are both great resources to double check on the companies that you want to use and their ingredients. Please, please, please do your research. Now, just a few things that I personally use. One of them, my hero right now, is Arm & Hammer baking soda or pure baking soda. It doesn't matter if it's Arm & Hammer or not, but baking, Arm & Hammer is trustworthy. So, what do I use Arm & Hammer for? I use it to wash my teeth. It doesn't taste as great as toothpaste, but toothpaste has a lot of sugars and it has a bunch of other chemicals that you don't really need to clean your teeth. So I just put a little bit in a tub, little Tupperware container that I have, wet my toothbrush in it, dip it into the baking powder, wash my teeth with it, baking soda, and you're good to go. It works just fine. It doesn't taste great, but toughen up, deal with it. The other thing that you could do with it, and I've been doing this more often, is a scrub. A lot of the scrubs out there, especially some of those that are sold for microdermabrasion for at-home use, are actually made with plastic granules, which are not good for your skin, not good for the environment. And do you really want to rub your face with plastic? I don't think so. But if you take a little bit of the baking soda, you just put it in your hand and you drop a few drops of water on it, rub it together, rub it on your face. It'll leave it nice and smooth. Nothing bad gets sucked into your skin. You wash it off immediately. Nothing toxic goes into the environment. You're good. Of course, you can use it to clean your house, to deodorize your kitchen. There's loads and loads of uses for it, and it's also one of the things that calms your stomach down. So if you've got a lot of heartburn and stomach aches, half a teaspoon, that's all you need in a glass of water, and mix it up real well. Sometimes I'll squeeze a little bit of lime into it so it doesn't taste as salty. And that'll really calm your stomach too. So I wanted to mention that because we did talk about morning sickness, and that's another thing that I do sometimes if my stomach is acting up during the day. Now, other things that you want to watch out for is, like, for example, a lot of the eye creams that we use have a lot of chemicals in them, and the skin around your eyes is so sensitive, it absorbs everything so fast. You want to be very careful what you put on there. So I like this brand. It's called 100% Pure. Let's see if I can get that to look okay in the camera. There we go. They used to sell it at Bath and Body Works, I think, but they stopped, so now they have it on their website. But it's organic. All the ingredients are fine. It's anti-inflammatory, and it really helps to depuff the eyes when you've got puffy eyes. Another one that I like to use is Nature's Gate, and this is their light switch. You can see I've used that. I use it every day on my face. It feels really nice. It smells good. It's made with a lot of different fruits. You can use it day or night. It's just a brightening serum. Their ingredients are pretty good. You can check. I don't always memorize the ingredients. I usually throw away the box, but before I buy anything, I make sure that there's no sodium lauryl sulfate and nothing that ends with an ETH, no parabens. So you want to make sure that your ingredients are as pure as you can. Another brand that I like is Afterglow. They make mineral cosmetics, and I found them through the cosmetics database just because I was trying to find company that makes mineral makeup that is not as toxic and doesn't have any bad ingredients. So this one is pretty good. I have their mascara, Afterglow Pure Soul Mascara. It's a great everyday mascara. It works just fine. It's maybe not as hardcore as some of the other mascaras that I use, but I mean, it's non-toxic, so I don't feel as bad wearing it. Also, your eyelashes don't fall off as much as if you use this than if you use regular mascara. So that's those are really nice, and their eyeshadows are really great too. Another company that I've found that is pretty good is Organics Cosmetics. This is their lifting serum. This has a very tightening effect, so if you want to avoid wrinkles and things like that, I feel that it tightens it up immediately. And I checked the ingredients on this one, and it was pretty good. So most of these, other than this one that now I can only get on the website, and Afterglow I get online as well. But, of course, baking soda you can find at your supermarket for $1 something. These Organics and Nature's Gate, lately, they've been bringing them to TJ Maxx. So, if you go to TJ Maxx, be on the lookout. If you're careful and you really read the ingredients properly on the products, you can find good organic products to use on your skin, your hair, makeup, etc. at a TJ Maxx or at a Ross without having to pay an eye and a tooth. Okay? So other things that you can find, and I also got this at TJ Maxx, is nail polish. Nail polish is very toxic. However, if you can find that doesn't have DBP, formaldehyde, and no toluene, you see that, DBP, formaldehyde free and toluene free, then they're not as toxic. They still have other things that are toxic in them, but they're not quite as bad. So I use these now and then when I really want to get my nails pretty. However, they do have some newer nail polishes at Whole Foods and some of the other natural food stores. Some of them are water-based and those don't work too well, but some of the newer ones might. I haven't really tested them yet, but you might want to check those out. I, for one, like to have my nails nicely done, but you don't want to intoxicate yourself either. If you get a nail polish remover, try and make sure that it doesn't have acetone and that it's more natural as well. All those fumes, I mean, just by the smell, you can tell it's not healthy, so you want to stay away from that. So let's see, what else? Oh, yes. My best friend had been asking me about what soap and what shampoo to use. I prefer African black soap. You can get it pure from some places, like there's a place in St. Augustine and they have a website. I'll have to put it up for you, which is really good. You want to avoid anything with sodium lauryl sulfate. That stuff is not good. It's used to create bubbles in products, but it is very toxic. So you want to avoid that ingredient at all costs, as well as parabens. There's Castile soap that you can use, which has plenty of bubbles and is not toxic and is fine. The African black soap is one of my favorites because it also has bubbles. It smells pretty good and nothing chemical in it. And so far as shampoos go, it's very difficult. Even a lot of the products that I've found that say organic or natural on them, when I read the ingredients, it says sodium lauryl sulfate or parabens or a bunch of other things that you just really don't want in there. So it's tricky. It's just a matter of really reading the ingredients. Or just don't use shampoo. I'm using conditioner more than anything now, even to wash my hair, and it works fine. My hair is really nice and soft. It's not dirty or anything like that, so you might want to rethink about using shampoo in general. So I'm going to just leave it at this for now. Thank you for watching, and till next time.